Oh no, my phone. Well, looks like I only have you to talk to, Salvatore.
Is that a threat?
That's a promise.
Is it?
Yep. You just hop a couple times.
Nope.
Doesn't Maybe it's like the pose. Try a couple more. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Is Elena just watching this? I love it.
Looks at Dominic. You don't know anything about spy tech, do you?
Oh, yes. In Russia, I use spy tech all the time to capture American secrets.
Rad. Can you help me hook up Rockstar here?
I was being sarcastic, Jan.
Ah.
Let you think on the fact that they are small boot prints and not cowboy boots. And there's a symbol that everyone in this team would recognize on that tree. I believe in you.
God. You can do this. I feel so this and fully ignoring What are you? Whatever.
Do the dial-up noises as Joe's just like...
I love Joe.
Back when the internet used to scream at you for 15 minutes before you could use it. Oh, Lord, that's hilarious. And then realizing that 3 of the team members have small boot prints.
Bursting through the doors is everyone's favorite student, Barnaby Halsey.
Oh, yes.
Baxter, what are you doing here?
It's Barnaby.
Bixaby.
It's a dorm. What am I supposed to be doing here?
The forest is on fire.
Why are you always harassing us? Like, I don't understand.
Just what? Harassing you? Why are you
What would you do, Bartholomew?
It's Barnaby, and I don't know anything.
There's fire everywhere, and here you are.
Barnyard. We need an instructor. Teshi fell and broke her leg, and we don't want to like heal a broken leg. That's dangerous to do when we've
So go
are
to
untrained.
the teacher's building.
Dangerous to move for Bartok.
It's Barnaby.
Yes, Bartel.
We hear you and we understand you, but this is really important.
Doesn't seem like you do.
Yeah,
surviving is important right now.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave poor Teshi, our good friend.
Was it Brian B?
No, it's
I think you got most of the right letters.
Nothing.
desperate to not hurt her, Joe shifts. And because, of course, it's going to be him, Reyes is right there.
I forgot he was here.
Excellent. Oh my god. I love it.
Oh my
That's
god.
amazing.
This is.
Yeah.
Whew.
Hell yes.
So, a few things happen from this.
Yeah.
The visit from
Oh.
Kansas sent him.
I love that. I love the idea of Elena just being absolutely delighted by this.
Because everyone was like, it's a movie. It's not real. Wizard from Kansas. Shut up. Shows what you guys all know.
I love it. Good to who?
It is Hannah.
Foot to a wolf sitting right in front of us. You had just had a wolf inside of you, like literally inside of you, but not like in a fun way, but like in a not fun way. And
What
you
is
know,
the fun way?
No.
ask
it is
Henry.
both. You are not
That's a different thing.
Yeah.
This is not that kind of campaign.
No.
We are not playing Monster
That's for
Heart.
monsters.
Oh.
We're here.
When
There's a
we say
delay
we're-
on what you guys were counting down. And welcome back to Tales from the Forgotten Troop. Nobody sent their mom's number to us, so
We're
don't know what
pretty
that's
disappointed
about.
about that.
But we're just.
oh, thank you for the subscribe. I didn't even have chat up this whole time. Thanks for the subscribe.
Thank you.
Baron
you.
Grizz.
Thank you,
I'm a
Baron.
professional. I know how to use Twitch.
Yeah, so you can support us in a number of different ways. The number one way is to send us your mom's number. You can just comment it on the YouTube video. You can send it in the chat. You can join the Discord and post it. That's fine too. We'll take it any which way. Also, you know, you could support us on Ko-Fi. We have a Beacons page that you can check out.
Various sundry different affiliate links, and we have merch.
We have merch, a bunch of really ridiculous merch.
Fabulous merch.
I don't even have
any
merch.
Now you need merch that says "Send us your mom's number."
We do.
Yes.
I will make that.
It's on our list of things.
So look out for that in the future. There will be "Send us your mom's number" merch. We also have "Buffet Do Crime" merch.
I have a sticker, but it's on the other side of my computer, and I don't want to pick up my whole tower to show. So I'm just not gonna do that.
But we've got lots of merch. We've got lots of things. You can buy a Hero Forge mini. You can get water bottle from there. We have lots of things that you can buy and support us with. We're Amazon affiliates, so there's that too. And yeah, no, we're normally on Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and also on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This weekend we will actually be on at 3 Eastern Standard Time because Tess is visiting Nina, who, you know, we don't understand why she needs to visit Nina. Just kidding.
Tess is in a different time zone.
Yes. Nina's in the UK, so we had to make some adjustments. And yeah, I think that's all. Other than that, I'll let Michelle take us away for introducing our favorite thirsty sword lesbian. Michelle is our GM tonight for our finale.
And before I do that, what we are gonna do for Tales of the Forgotten Troop tonight, whoever subscribes to Tales of the Forgotten Troop or gives any donations to any of their affiliate links or buys any of their merch, go ahead and let us know. And as soon as it's confirmed, by the end of the episode, we will find somebody, and you can go ahead and message me if you want to send your name, or if you're already on their Discord, join their Discord. That's part of it. And I will make you a custom set of dice for free. Ooh. And I will ship them to you for free. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow them on the Discord, and we will get you a set of dice.
And before I forget, Hector, did you want to announce anything that you're doing?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hi, I'm Hector. My pronouns are he, they. I am known as Okami on the greater internet, Keiichi Okami, if you're typing. I'll get that fixed one day. The problem is you know how the internet is. It's hard to reinvent yourself. But I am announcing House of Dreams. I am House of Dreams in the chat. I will be in the chat while we're playing, if I don't get too distracted by the amazing story. And House of Dreams, in next month in August, fingers crossed, we'll be launching a new Thirsty Sword Lesbians charity actual play series called The Rose Court. It is going to be a large West Marches style rotating cast. The story is going to be centered around a magical fencing tournament, and it's deeply inspired by one of my favorite classic animes, Revolutionary Girl Utena. And you know, the first couple of episodes, we're going to be featuring a lot of talent. We're looking at, right now, hopefully more, but 6 confirmed MCs, and which will put us at a capacity for a task of upwards of 36. But the more MCs we confirm in the coming days, the larger the cast will be. It's not an open call, but this is definitely an open invitation to watch the series, because our plans are to fundraise money for PCRF, Palestinian Children's Relief Fund, an incredibly important charity near and dear to my heart. So please come. Please keep an eye out on the House of Dreams Twitch channel. Follow us so that as soon as the episodes start dropping, people can start donating on Tiltify.
Oh yeah. I was just DM'd the mom's phone number on Discord.
Were you?
That's
and
the
tonight,
true MVP.
and I'm playing Sophie, or excuse me, not Sophie, Josie, Jacqueline de Ghent, Princess Jacqueline de Ghent, the apprentice of the fairy godmother and former wicked stepsister of Cinderella with a heart of gold.
Let us set the scene, and then I want you to all describe who your characters are for anybody new, what they're wearing, and so Josie, I think you were the one that kind of opened the doors to the ballroom, and you all had just seen above you these crystal pieces flying around on top of the chandeliers at the top of the ballroom. There was not an apple, but there was a sword and a crystal dragon. There was a crystal shoe, and there was, what was it was it a teapot for you?
A chipped cup.
Chipped
cup.
cup.
Oh, a chipped cup.
A chipped
and there
cup.
was an arrow. Very many pieces swirling around, crystal pieces. And you had just been told that these pieces were all a part of a plan to send everybody back to before their happily ever afters.
So Josie, or Princess Jacqueline, dramatically opens the door, and what you see is a beautiful young woman in her early 20s, with dark skin, her long silk pressed hair pulled back and concealed underneath a beautiful gold and blue pattern pashmina over a lovely, like, classic kind of off the shoulder black velvet gown, with a lovely, like, dark, almost like wine red stay with like black rose patterning on it, and she's holding on like you can see kind of glowing out of the side of her like skirt pocket, the book, as she like kind of slid the book into her pocket to like open the doors, and her eyes are just sort of full of like wonder and terror, as the light from the crystals are reflecting on her and her friends. And then she just sort of hurriedly pulls out the book and then looks over to Bashful.
Bashful, you want to introduce yourself?
Well, sure, I guess so. Bashful is a very, very short lady. Pretty nondescript looking. She's got, dark hair, a bit red in the face all the time. She's wearing kind of an understated sort of ball attire. It's fairly plain. She really likes to let her partner Snow White stand out more than she does. She has a tendency to kind of hide behind her, but it's always in like a complementary color to what Snow is wearing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and she's standing there next to Josie, and just kind of has sort of latched onto her during this whole adventure. So just kind of waiting to see what's the next play here. What are we doing with this book, and how are we gonna stop the fairy godmother from doing something bad?
Yes. I think behind Bashful is Mirabelle, aka Belle, and Belle has like a medium brown hair. It's pulled into a like a nice bun. She is wearing she's got alabaster skin, big pretty brown eyes, and she's, I would say, like 5'7"ish. And she is wearing the classical yellow, golden yellow dress, but she's ripped the bottom off of it, and she's taken one of her shoes off, which she is now aiming at some of those crystal things. So
I remember
I'm
that, yep.
playing Mirabelle. She, her pronouns for both. Yeah.
Chang has he's in like his fancy decorative party armor. So it's probably not super functional, but his sword's still functional, which is out since we wandered into that terrible mirror place.
And we forgot to tell Josie about it.
Totally forgot.
Just a whole journey.
Just gloss over that whole thing. I really thought I said something, but I guess not. His beard's like neat and trimmed.
Associated the whole time, so we don't remember.
His neat and trimmed beard. His hair's up in a little thing. Mulan put it up for him, but Mulan, he did not attend today. Which is probably a good thing, because shit's not good down here.
Not great. Things are not going great.
Like, the side characters that aren't even in the same story are going off on an adventure together. It's real bad.
It's a hot mess.
That's when you know shit's getting real.
Yeah.
Chang's just trying to make a man out of everybody.
It's not gonna work with
I'm
Florian.
gonna get, I guess, creative with the rules. And I'm going to pull out the book, flip it open, and try and just start like, I'd like to make a fight roll using spirit.
Okay.
To try and channel and use what I've learned from the fairy godmother to try and see if I can unweave this spell. And like the pages are flipping and she's just sort of like chanting in Sylvan, the language of the Fae, like trying to like undo this in this very sort of like instinctual magical moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Ooh, okay. I rolled a 1 and a 4. That's a 5. Plus my spirit, which is 2, which is 7. So that's a hit on a fight roll.
It is a hit on a fight roll.
Let me pull up my.
But what are you fighting? Are you fighting the book?
The spell. Like whatever created these crystals. Like I'm trying to start the process of undoing it. Because just because the fairy godmother can't undo the spell doesn't mean I can't.
Right. Yeah.
I like that logic.
Like even if she fails, she has to try. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So I got a 7 on a fight roll, and I didn't have any ongoing or anything. I don't think I did.
Go ahead and roll a damage.
Oh no. It's it depends on the conditions I inflict.
I just want
Yeah. Depends on like how it goes. So wait, look, let me go to fight. I got you. I'm here. It's a danger
This is
move.
why I want to play a D20 game.
No, you got it. Okay, I rolled a 7 to 9, so I choose 2, and the opponent chooses 1, right?
Okay.
So I can flirt with or provoke my opponent and gain a string on them. Through violence or cutting words, I can inflict a condition. I can create an opportunity or an ally through prowess or distraction, or I can take an object from my opponent and seize a superior position. So I get to pick.
Okay, yeah, pick
2, and then the fairy godmother, I guess, picks 1, or whatever villain is in the room. So through violence and cutting words, I would like to inflict the condition guilty. Like as the fairy godmother, like here's my voice echoing through the spell. And for my second choice on the list, I would like to take an object from your opponent.
Okay.
And steal one of the crystals through the power of the magic. One of the crystal objects in my hand.
Right. Yeah.
As the result of the spell. Like, it doesn't unweave the whole thing. It just gives me the crystal.
Yeah. So what happens is, as things are kind of soaring around, there is a bit of guilt felt. And down into your hands comes a crystal shoe. It is cracked. Let me but I also get to that's 9. You'll make they're going to call on a toxic power. And it takes something from you. No. And what they are taking from you, Sophie, is the book.
Ooh.
And
I would so it just sort of flies out of her hands.
As the shoe comes down, the book, it's almost as if like the book flies up as the shoe falls in your hand.
And she just holds it in her hand, and her eyes just fill with water, even in this moment where everything's chaos. And she just kind of holds onto it. It's a very precious, special moment. And I would like to cede the spotlight to the rest of the table.
Sorry, that was really sweet.
Yes. I can't.
A gong does strike, and you hear bong, 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 bong.
Oh, I feel like we need to do something before it hits 12, you guys.
Belle's gonna go ahead and make a
bong, bong,
I'm going to run for the stairs.
Where's the gong?
Up, I'm
There
guessing?
is a clock that have it. Any of you looked beyond the throne? There is a clock.
That's crazy talk.
And
I got tunnel vision.
There is a clock behind the throne.
Shit.
Bella's gonna throw
really
her
should have
shoe
noticed
at
that.
the clock.
You
Like
throw
just
your shoe?
as hard as she can.
I'm gonna follow Josie up the stairs.
Yep.
I mean, I will also be running that way after I throw this shoe. I assume that's like a fight roll. Yes. I feel like that makes the most sense, right? Am I fighting time? I'm fighting time.
You're fighting time.
Like you do, you know. Would you like me to roll the what's it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything you just said because.
Oh, I'm throwing the shoe as hard as I can at the clock.
Okay. Awesome. Ooh, hell yeah. Okay.
Oh, hell yes. I rolled a 10. Ooh.
Okay, what are you doing to the clock?
I would like to break it. Stop it from. Stop time. No.
Well, you can. You can inflict it. Oh, you got 10. You can choose 3 from the list.
Where's? I'm also gonna up my feral.
So you can. There's the flirt with or provoke your opponent to gain a string on them. There's through violence or cutting words, inflict a condition. Create an opportunity for an ally through prowess or distraction, which is what I think you're kind of doing. And then take an object from your opponent or seize a superior position and you get to pick 3 of those things, but Michelle gets to pick 1 of those things, plus whatever other weird, scary stuff Michelle has cooked for us.
I choose the last 3. So through violence, cutting words, inflict a condition. So do I choose the condition, or does? Oh, okay. I didn't.
I specifically picked guilty.
Yeah. What condition? I want to make her feel frightened.
This is the clock. This is just the clock.
I'd like the clock to be scared of me.
I will let you know the clock isn't.
Time is going to fear me.
I know that bell comes from a place where clocks are alive.
Clocks are people too.
Clocks are people, and they can also be villains.
People, okay?
I'm going to let you finish. Just go ahead and finish.
And then I would like to create an opportunity for Cheng and Josie by having created this big distraction by having a hissy fit and throwing a shoe at a clock, because there's a lot going on here right now. And I would like to take an object. Can I take the time away from the clock?
The hands off of the face.
You absolutely can do that. Yeah.
I didn't know if the clock was part of the spell. I don't know what's going on. This is a lot. But with my increase in feral, Belle, her cheekbones become sharper. Her eyes turn kind of green, and her pupils go slitted, and horns grow out of her head, and she grows bat-like wings.
Yeah, I think kind of what I'm imagining is like while you're like transforming and the shoe like shatters the clock, it's almost as if like the clock starts to rewind.
Oh yeah.
Like you had done something like that, like the flavor of it. I don't know.
Well,
Michelle, it's your game. I have no idea what's happening.
Unfortunately,
none of us do.
It's okay.
Unfortunately, the clock cannot take anything back because it is an inanimate object. It's not taking anything back, and all you did was break a clock.
I did break a clock. I broke it so good though.
Yeah, you did. You did. You were holding its little like face hands in your hand, or paw.
That is one broken clock. Talon. She's got talons now.
But as far as you can tell, like people are still scared, and time has not slowed down. Nothing has.
I'm sure they're not any less scared now that I've transformed into a beast.
Right. No, people are actively trying to leave the space.
Yeah. Shit, I hate when that happens.
But the clock doesn't do anything because it
stopped ringing though, so there's that. That's really positive.
Well, it had stopped bonging prior to your.
Oh.
It hit 11.
She was a little slow on the uptake there. It's fine.
Yeah. It was very
How embarrassing.
Yeah, no, we're heading up the stairs, and I have the shoe like on me.
The things are above you are still swirling, and
is there anything else like in the room, in the ballroom, that seems like off? I know we have the things swirling, the clock behind the throne, we have everybody's in here still looking scared. Is there anything else that looks off?
I think people now are trying to make their way out. Aside from the guests that you brought, because they don't want to leave you.
Yeah.
That's so sweet of them.
I didn't bring a guest. Now they're not in mortal peril.
My purpose for going to the stairs was trying to find Cindy. Because I was thinking of the gong reminded me of midnight, and I had the shoe. So that is why my character was heading to the staircase because in the original story, she loses the shoe going down the staircase playing the ball because my character saw it happen.
And what happens at midnight?
She gets turned into a pumpkin.
She turns into a pumpkin?
Well, she loses all the dress and everything.
The spell is broken.
The spell finishes at midnight. That was 11 gongs. We still have an hour.
We have an hour.
An hour?
Can I, like, try and jump and grab one of the things that are, like, swirling around?
That sounds like a defy disaster using daring to me.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
Ooh.
They are swirling above a chandelier. But
I'm strong.
You so strong. So strong.
You know.
As swift as a coursing river
and all that.
Yeah.
As much as we can legally say before Disney starts knocking on our door.
Yeah.
We don't.
Who? What?
Who's that? What are you
So
talking?
weird.
Plus my daring, which is my only good thing. 8, 9, 10.
Ooh.
Nice. Chang kind of like.
Okay. On a
I
10,
I
do it with
like,
style.
A flip and shit
At
too.
GM's discretion, you may also learn new information, discover a new opportunity, or gain a string on someone.
DM's discretion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chang.
Doing flips and shit.
So you got yeah.
Yes.
Wall run, kick flip.
Kick flip up onto the chandelier. And like
Who plays Chang? Bruce Lee.
and you see like as they're spinning, all of these crystals are also slowly cracking. Minute little cracks are just kind of spider webbing into each of these. Oof. Can you see down into Josie's hands? I will give you. Do you have
I
a
was
link
next to Josie
do
when
you
I
have a-
jumped.
Do you,
Yeah.
Do you have a link to Josie?
I have 2 strings on Josie.
Okay.
And I have
Woo!
one on Chang.
Okay, and so what you will notice is that Josie has not noticed yet, but the
slipper's
crystal slipper is starting to spiderweb crack in her hands.
I'm gonna loudly announce that from my new position on the chandelier. Like, they're all cracking.
I look down at it. Do I see the spider web crack?
Yes. Yes.
No.
Where's
No.
So
Probably when things
the,
reset is the shatter.
the crystal apple is already gone.
What does that mean?
It was shattered before all this happened.
Where's Snow White?
Where's Snow? Is she still here?
Can I see
Where
her from
is
my
Snow?
Yeah,
super
Snow is
cool
still here.
advantage? Okay.
Okay.
Does she? If I go over to her, does she seem different or anything? Anything weird?
No, she runs up to you and holds your face and gives you a kiss on the mouth, and she's very. She seems terrified. She doesn't know what's going on. You haven't shared any information with her. She is fucking terrified. Like, what the fuck is going on? Happening?
Yeah, I give her a kiss back. I'm, blushing furiously. But I tell her, the fairy godmother's up to something crazy, but we're gonna stop her. It's gonna be okay. I promise.
He's gone completely off the rails. She wants to undo everyone's happily ever afters and start them all over again.
You're saying it's a Snow White?
Yes.
I don't want to go back.
I know. I don't want to go back either. I don't think any of us do. We all just want to be ourselves. I tried to talk to her out of it. Snow, can you tell all of the other princesses what's happening?
Of course.
We have an hour left until... And then she just holds up the shoe. Until our stories are gone. I'll do what I can. I know a lot of fairy magic, but... We're gonna need the help of everyone.
Did I have one of those? And she looks up.
There was one, but it's already...
It's already been destroyed.
It was already destroyed. I saw it with, what the heck is his name again? Florian?
Florian.
Yeah.
Florian had it.
Yeah, Florian had it. But it got broken.
It's a little too triumphant music for what's going on right now.
It was broken.
Yes, it was. Was it not supposed to? Was it a gift?
I'm just... Florian and I didn't really get along. We went our ways. Was he upset? It was broken.
No.
No, he seemed like he was just as concerned as we were about.
Yeah, he didn't seem...
Whatever the...
He wasn't excited.
No.
I'll let the princesses know. Belle? Is there anyone here I should let know for you?
Nope, I think I'm good.
Sophie? Is Cinder and... Charm still here?
They should still be here. Inside. We're gonna try and figure out how to fix the spell. Didn't you all say that you talked to the magic mirror earlier?
Yep. Sure did.
Yeah.
Do you think they
You
might...
really shouldn't have sent the himbos to do that, though.
Do you think that they might know more about how to reverse this magic?
We can ask it.
Couldn't hurt.
It was over
All
in the
right.
corridor.
Josie lifts her skirts and then just starts going. Lead the way to the mirror, and we'll let the rest of the group lead.
I'll hop down my chandelier then.
Snow gives Bashful a quick kiss and runs off to get Cindy and Charms.
Belle's feeling super reckless, so Belle's gonna... Where's the fairy godmother?
Not
there?
The tower.
Not there, yeah.
Damn.
No, the fairy godmother had disappeared at the same time.
Cool. All right, well. You know.
It's like she had an evil
I
plan
guess
or
I'll follow to the magic mirror.
Yeah.
The mirror is black. It looks like a... You see yourselves in it.
I walk up to the mirror, and I say, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" And just touch the mirror.
I just touched it. I didn't say shit to it. Oh no, he started talking to me. That's what happened.
It's part of the spell.
Belle would flirt with the mirror now. She thinks that inanimate objects have feelings and stuff, so.
The fairest of them all.
Oh, greetings. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm not in need of the answer, but I respect your part in the story.
You need to be quiet. You ask the question, you will get an answer.
Damn. This mirror is
The fairest.
stinky.
She smiles and nods.
The fairest of them all. Shang. You didn't bring Mulan?
No, not this trip. Kind of
They're
glad
not present.
since everything's going tits up.
I think the mirror just said that Mulan's the fairest of them all.
Oh yeah, of course. Obviously. Yeah, he is.
Oh, I was never in the running. So apparently the fairy godmother is incredibly upset about not getting their happily ever after and has decided to take it out on the rest of us. And I tried to convince them to undo the spell and they didn't listen to me. So we have these, and I hold up like the spider crack shoe, and we have an hour to undo the spell. And I
actually, while you're doing that, a timer shows up on the clock, and it says 45.
We have 45 minutes to figure this out.
That's really convenient.
Uh-huh.
It's so thoughtful of the spell to have a countdown clock for us.
It is. It's like a bomb with a timer, you know?
It's like it had a contingency plan in case someone decided to throw a shoe at it.
Weird.
Oh, you just invented digital timepieces. Well done.
Yes. See? Why do the fairies belong when
you know what? Hold on. We have rules. I'm gonna look at this mirror. I want to figure out a person.
Ooh, see?
Do it.
You can roll on inanimate objects. See? See?
This is different. It's sentient.
I was saying to be
crazy
this is
now.
A sentient
Okay. So I got a 1 and a 5. And then, hold on. Wicked Pass. So my Wicked, I know this is kind of abusing this rule, but like Wicked Pass isn't activated, right?
I love that, yes.
Okay, when you hear about a villain for the first time, you may decide you know them from your past. Bing, yes, I do. That's how I knew the spell, how I knew it was a spell. And if so, give them a string on you. When you ask a question from the figure out a person list, but I take +1 forward against them.
Do you want a spell against the mirror or
No,
do you want
the mirror.
a string or against the mirror or the spell?
I'm giving the mirror a string. I've decided that we know each other, and that the mirror was probably what advised me on my inner beauty, which is magic.
Okay.
And you know, us former villains got to stick together. And
the mirror was never a villain.
Well,
neutral, baby.
Us former flunkies.
Just honest neutral. Honest neutral.
If so, give them so I give them a string.
Okay.
And then I ask a question from the figure out a person list and take +1 forward against them. Oh, so I made. So the roll. Oh shoot, is that separate? Oh, that's 2. Okay. So I rolled 6 on the die. I didn't do used to disappointment. So I get to ask them a question anyway, whether I failed or not.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask them.
You can't tell, but behind me.
How could I get you? Okay, you know what? What do you hope to get from sending us on this quest?
The mirror looks back at Bashful. I don't want in that dungeon again.
Valid.
I don't want you in that dungeon again either.
Just keep... So the clock is inanimate and doesn't have feelings, but the mirror is animate and has feelings.
Yeah.
The clock is, or the mirror is sentient.
Yeah. Well, the clock could have been sentient. We just don't know.
And
it was just not.
And then my figure out a roll, I rolled a 6, which was a miss, which means you get to make a move. So I'm not sure how you want to do
adding 1 to that roll help you any, Josie?
Yeah, because it was a flat 6. I didn't have any penalties.
I have a string that I could spend for you to add 1 to that roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Look at somebody looking at rule books.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do
You get
that.
extra credit
Let's do
today.
that. So that puts me on a
Gold star.
7. I'm just enabling. That's what I'm here for.
Enabling reading the rule book.
Yeah, well, like the flyer, right? That's a great part. 'Cause it's not like we're dealing with a chonky, like, tome. It's just
Yeah,
look at
that's
the
true.
PDF.
I've only got like the 2 pages of like the little breakdowns of the,
so
of the
with
available moves. That's all.
that plus 1, I get to ask 2 more questions, but the mirror gets to ask 1 of me.
Ooh.
So I've already asked, what do you hope to get from this? I'm going to ask. How could I? What are your feelings towards the group? Like, what vibe am I getting from the mirror while I'm like reading its expression?
Oh, the mirror wants to help you.
Okay.
Don't throw a shoe at it.
I only have 1 shoe left, so I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna save that for something good.
Do you still have the shoe
Okay.
after you transformed a bit, or did your foot like?
Oh yeah,
throw
my
the ruined
probably
part of the
they're
shoe.
ruined. They're ruined.
The heel is still left.
You know, this is really weird.
I love that.
It says it wants to help me, right?
The mirror seems to want to help you. It's basically given the backstory of everything to everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask for my final question because this feels important. How can I get you to show me the location of the fairy godmother? Because in the old stories, the Wicked Queen used to use the magic mirror to spy on Snow White and various other people.
Good thing.
But I know that kind of magic usually costs a price. So that is what I'm going to use with my final question. And then the mirror gets to ask a question of me.
Ooh.
What happens is the mirror the face is gone, and what you see is the fairy godmother is no longer in the tower. Actually, you see their body down in the brambles below the tower.
Shit.
The vines have wrapped around them. Their eyes have gone white.
Should we cut her out? Can we?
You should do something.
At that point, I would like to roll a Defy Disaster.
Okay.
As I plunge my hand into the mirror and then it ripples like water as I try to use the magic of the mirror and the magic I'm taught to reach out and pull her out of the vines. And I will spend a string to give myself, and then I have +1 forward.
Yep.
And then I have +2 from spending the string on my fairy godmother.
Strings.
That gives me a total of +3. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that string.
Let's go.
Because this is mega important, but also way out of my character's
Yeah.
I rolled a 6 and a 2 +3.
Nice.
That's
enough.
12.
Nice.
And I do it with
Yes.
style.
Yes.
Do it with style. At GM's discretion, you may also learn new information, discover a new opportunity, or gain a string on someone.
Ooh.
So, what happens, Michelle?
Reach through and you grab the fairy godmother and you pull them out.
Mm-hmm.
And as their body comes tumbling down, also do the brambles that were connected. And they start creeping up against the walls from the mirror. But you see that the brambles had been wrapping around the fairy godmother's neck, their arms, their legs. There is a lock of hair in the fairy godmother's hand. Blonde hair.
That narrows it down.
Braided blonde hair.
I mean,
could be Cindy, could be.
No, it could be
Alice, Rapunzel.
It could be Aurora.
Aurora.
Yeah.
Could be Aurora.
Or it's braided. It might be Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the mirror does get a question back, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
These vines are creeping out of its frame now because you and the face shows up and it is slowly being overtaken by vines. What are you willing to give up? And at that point, the vines squeeze and it's glitter. And the mirror turns into a blank tapestry. It is almost like just black glass.
Ooh.
To save our stories. Anything.
Oh.
And I would like to do the infamous move. I have a really sad move. Used to disappointment.
Oh.
And it's like when you rely or trust someone with something important, say how you expect to let them down, how you expect them to let them down. I turn to Bashful and I say, am I a bad person for doing this?
Is it me? Am I the villain?
And I expect them to recoil from me in terror after what has just happened.
And before Bashful answers, let's go on a 10-minute break.
Yay! Oh, drama!
Like, oh no, my phone. Well, looks like I only have you to talk to, Salvatore.
Is that a threat?
That's a promise.
Is it?
Yep. You just hop a couple times.
Huh.
Nope.
Doesn't
Maybe
look
it's
like
the pose. Try a couple more.
Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
Huh.
Is Elena just watching this?
I love
Looks at Dominic. You don't know anything about spy tech, do you?
Oh, yes. In Russia, I use spy tech all the time to capture American secrets.
Rad. Can you help me hook up Rockstar here?
I was being sarcastic, Jan.
Ah.
Let you think on the fact that they are small boot prints and not cowboy boots. And there's a symbol that everyone in this team would recognize on that tree. I believe in you.
God.
You can do this.
I could
You
listen to
got
this
this,
and fully
Scooby.
ignoring
What
it
are
because
you?
Whatever.
Do the dial-up noises as Joe's just like...
I love Joe.
Back when the internet used to scream at you for 15 minutes before you could use it. Oh Lord, that's hilarious. And then realizing that 3 of the team members have small boot prints.
Bursting through the doors is everyone's favorite student, Barnaby Halsey.
Ah, yes.
Baxter, what are you doing here?
It's Barnaby.
Fix a bee boat.
It's a dorm. What am I supposed to be doing here?
The forest is on fire.
Why
No
are
shit.
you always harassing us? Like, I don't understand.
Just following you. Why are you
What did you do, Bartholomew?
It's Barnaby, and I don't know anything.
There's fire everywhere, and here you are.
Barnyard. We need an instructor. Teshi fell and broke her leg, and we
It's
aren't.
not even
We
a
don't want to
name.
like heal a broken leg. That's dangerous to do when we've
So go
are
to
untrained.
the teacher's building.
Dangerous to move her, Bartok.
It's Barnaby.
Yes, Bartel. We
We
need-
hear you and we understand you, but this is really important.
Doesn't seem like you do.
Barnaby,
Yeah, surviving's important right now.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave poor Teshi, our good friend.
Was it Brian B?
No, it's
I think you got most of the right letters.
Close enough then.
Desperate to not hurt her, Joe shifts. And because, of course, it's going to be him, Reyes is right there.
I forgot he was here.
Excellent. Oh my god.
The
I
drama.
love it.
Oh my
That's
god.
need to clip that.
Amazing.
This is
Hell yes.
So, a few things happen from this.
yeah.
The visit from
Oh.
Kansas sent him.
I love that. I love the idea of Elena just being absolutely delighted by this.
He is.
Okay.
Everyone was like, "It's a movie. It's not real." Wizard from Kansas showed up. Shows what you guys all know.
I love it. Good to who?
It is Hannah.
8-foot-tall wolf sitting right in front of us. You had just had a wolf inside of you, like literally inside of you, but not like in a fun way, but like in a not fun way. And
What
you
is
know,
the fun way?
No.
ask Henry.
You are not okay. That's a different thing.
This is not that kind of campaign.
No.
You're not playing Monster
That's for
Hearts.
monsters.
Timing.
And we're back with everybody here. There were no delays whatsoever.
Nope. Oh, consistently on time. That's us.
That's us. This shit is known for its punctuality.
We are all very organized, punctual, responsible people.
Very
no, this is not. Josie is not magically eating a sandwich in the middle of all this drum. She just pulls a sandwich out of her skirt pocket, just like
that is a useful power.
I got
now
Twizzlers in my breastplate.
Now we're talking.
Asheville has a drink on the hat, you know, just It's a hell of a night, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even fucking
Need the
taste
beard hat.
Twizzlers.
Oh yeah. Oh no, poor Bashful.
Imagine
I forgot. We
Bashful
did leave
just
it.
has. Remember those little beer hats that you could put on that held
Yeah,
two
yeah.
cans of
Mhm.
straw?
Mhm.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
Bashful, and it's two like champagne glasses.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
So good.
Accurate.
Love it.
Okay, friends. So Bashful, what's your response to?
So I will kind of close the distance to Josie, and she's way taller than I am, so I kind of like, do, kind of come down and gesture for her to like take a knee. And I kind of put my little bitty hands up and sort of hold your face, and I just say, no, you're not doing bad. Sometimes when we try to do good things, it feels like bad things happen, but we know that we're doing the right thing because we don't want our happy endings to go away. We have to be true to who we really are. And that's what you're doing. You're being true to who you really are.
Thank you. Thank you. And the response in that one, and used to disappointed, is if they pleasantly surprise you, they gain a string on you, so you get another string.
Hooray!
Your spider webbing.
Mm-hmm.
Bashful.
And you know what? It's a one shot. We're gonna go for it. I am going to, because it's how many strings?
I think you
I have.
You have like 3 on her.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 on Bashful.
I thought so, because you guys
Yeah,
had
yeah,
that
yeah,
whole
yeah.
moment.
And
in
then
the...
I think
Oh
this is
yeah.
And I
this is
think
the first-
Bashful has a string on you. Like there's like 4 strings between the both of you.
There's a lot of string.
Oh yeah. So I would like to declare myself smitten with Bashful. When you become smitten with someone, say why, give them a string, and answer this question. So I'm going to give another string to Bashful. I'm going to say that I'm smitten, and the reason why is because Bashful has been so sweet and so kind, and every single time that Josie has looked to Bashful, who Chang is a warrior, right? And
that's my bro.
Belle is on their beast journey.
Yep.
So the person that is the most symbolic of the sort of innocence that is this sort of fairy tale ideal in our adventuring group has been Bashful. And they haven't, because everything's been going on, they've spent no time with their baker, their boy, and they just feel utterly overwhelmingly, they see what Snow sees in Bashful.
Aww.
And I need to answer this question because it's deserving. It's in Truth of Hearts and Blade, which is, why do you think it would be wrong to forgive you? I think it's wrong to forgive me because Josie feels destined for villainy. Just between her mother being awful and literally grooming her to be just as awful, breaking away from that, studying sorcery, wanting to becoming a fairy godmother, and now the fairy godmother who is laying broken and empty by brambles, by who knows what. Why forgive me? I am an evil sorceress in a fairy tale that is just delaying time. And in that moment, she just sort of looks at Bashful and is like, "You're really, really special. And Snow is so lucky to have you in their life." And I'm going to take their hands in mine and hold them and look Bashful deep in the eyes and say, Noah's so lucky to have you. And I'm going to make an entice roll.
Ooh.
Woo! Woo! Sorry,
Okay.
my husband just
It's a
echoed
bad
me from the
roll.
other
That ain't a good roll, but it's a roll. I rolled a 4 on the die. And then, hold on. Entice is heart, which I have 0 in.
Wait, do the strings?
If I only had a heart.
I can spend a string, but even if I spend strings, it would like not be
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
high enough. So that's a miss. So I just say that with like glittering eyes, and then the GM gets to make a move.
And 0 Riz.
The Riz.
Zero Riz.
Like, you
Zero
didn't remember the
Riz.
Tism Riz. It was just.
Like, as you were saying it to Bashful, then you kind of stumbled on top of them.
Oh no. And then it was mumbled and.
Just
You know what?
awkward.
You don't bring it out on you.
You know what? I feel like the moment has passed.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you so much for being a great friend.
It's just kind of like if she like falls on top of me and we have that awkward moment, sort of. I do kind of
You
give
do.
her like that
There,
sort
there,
of a hug.
No, like a
there.
pat, like a there, there.
Pat.
You
There,
are
there.
Sheldon.
There.
Sheldon Coopering.
Right, oh gosh.
Oh no.
There, there.
There. Thank you. Thank you.
Which, to be fair, is probably also exactly how I responded to Snow the first time that she told me how she felt. So,
Yeah.
So you got the tism too, and you didn't get the message. Like,
Exactly.
oh, you just really like me as a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just such
I'm
Gal,
such a great
pals.
friend.
And Belle and
Um,
Chang are sitting over there, like, are they gonna kiss or what? Like,
Yeah. So, yeah, Chang, Belle, you see this happening. Like, there's a moment, like, there is a body on the floor. Fairy godmother. Seemingly deadish.
deadish. Yeah.
Seemingly dead.
Dead. Well, their eyes are kind of hazed with white, and there are like thorny ropes wrapped around their neck and their body, and Josie has just proclaimed that she feels for Bashful.
thinks they're great.
And falls on top of them. So what are you two doing in this moment?
Out of nowhere, Belle has pockets in her dress, and there is popcorn in there. And she just takes her little talons and just starts popping popcorn, and then like feeding Cheng some. Also, she's done like the witch things, like with the bugles, but like instead there's popcorn on each talon.
Popcorn
Oh,
on each
what?
claw. Yeah.
Love that.
She's eating the popcorn off of each talon.
I love that.
Yes.
Not that.
It probably made the situation more awkward. Like, here, hold out a finger for Chang to take some of the popcorn off of the talon.
Does Shang do it with his mouth?
No, that would be inappropriate. He just carefully plucks a popcorn off the talon.
So I am gonna say to Josie, as we're kind of getting up from our awkward.
Oh, sorry.
awkwardness.
I
Yeah,
must have tripped
no,
on my
it's-
skirts.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. It's it happens.
Right, voluptuous, voluminous. She just like kind of turns red.
Oh no!
God, that's fabulous.
Who's Bashful now?
I know, right?
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Oh, the tables have turned.
How the turntables.
Make me a short queen.
Can I try to?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't even care. Yes, you can.
Yes, what would you like to do?
Yes, I can. So I'm a nature witch, and I can talk to plants.
Oh.
So can I try and talk to the brambles and like see where they like
certainly try, yeah.
I'd love to do that. I don't know if there hey, rules master. Is there a rule here I can
I am the game master. This is our rules.
This is our rules.
We don't really like do rules, you know.
Hold on, let me see. Let me pull up the Nature Witch playbook because you might have like a cool trick to do.
So for the speak with this, I can speak with animals and plants, and I can influence them with strings just like other NPCs.
Oh.
So if the clock had been a plant,
you could figure someone out on plant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can gain strings on them.
Yeah. Cool. So
love
yeah, I'm
that.
gonna try and figure out the plants.
Okay, yes. Hold on, I'm getting your Nature Witch. Yes.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Right?
I usually play the Spooky Witch when I play the Witch.
I thought about that, but I was like, Nature Witch seems to like jive with.
There's I ship it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I have made
Can I make that roll as a DM?
What?
I ship it.
I ship it.
Yes.
I ship it.
The Twitch mode, yeah, we've got to. I'd ship it.
I'd ship it.
It's in the playbook moves.
It is.
I want to. I ship Josie and fucking Bashful and Snow. Like, I want to ship that. Can I roll for that?
You're the GM. You can do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. It's your world.
It's like one of the best playbook moves.
That's a fucking 9.
Yeah.
I ship it. When you want to make a match between two other people, talk to one of the other, roll heart. You may give the listener a string on the other person, or give the other has them both. Oh, wow. Oh, that's the scoundrel one. It's a matchmaker move that the scoundrel gets in other people's business.
I think that like Snow, like you guys all left, but she got like she let everybody know. But like Snow came like towards the door and she saw that moment where Josie fell on Bashful. And she saw it. And like
oh, yeah, Awaken the Wild.
And then she kind of just like stood there and like winked at Bashful. Like
Trouble.
So what did you what did you end up rolling, Bashful? I'm curious.
Oh yeah, I got distracted. So let me actually do that.
Yeah. So the way it works, Miss Chalice, is Awaken the Wild, and it says when you're in a safe position and attempt to commune with a place or non-sentient creature, it says roll Spirit.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, that's Awaken the Wild.
Just lets you talk to them.
Friends.
Awaken the Wild lets you like commune and control them.
Yeah, unfortunately,
which we're not ready for yet.
Them.
Yeah, so you're talking.
So yeah, I'm trying to figure them out. So roll wit, which I have none of. Great, love to see that.
At least you don't have less than none.
That's true, and that's okay because I still rolled a 9.
Pew pew pew.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Here we
but
go.
before Mark XP, you saw Snow wink at you.
Yes.
Mark XP, and if you want, you can become back smitten with Josie and anyone involved. Oh, anyone including the witch. Yeah, and you can mark an XP Josie.
Oh.
I love it.
I think anyone involved may mark an XP if they choose to become smitten with anyone else involved. Yeah. And you already said you wanted to be smitten. So if you want to be smitten with my girlfriend, you can be smitten with my girlfriend. I approve of that.
I'm smitten with you two being smitten with each other. Like, this is the whole vibe.
You guys were watching with popcorn. If you guys want to mark, then
yes.
We also
everyone
everybody's
take
smitten.
Everyone. You get an XP and you get an XP.
I love this.
Okay.
Oh, so
Yeah. And then yeah. You get to talk with the plants.
Yes, the questions are. Wait, I got it. La la la. Looking into things. Okay, figuring out a person. All right. Oh, it's a +3 if you spend a string on them. That's the thing. Which you don't have a string yet, but we'll just remember that in the future. Yes. You may ask 2 questions. Oh, you got 9, right? 2 questions.
Yeah,
they can ask one of you. What are your feelings towards blank? What do you hope to get from blank? How can I get you to blank? What do you love most? And how would you feel if I blank?
Okay. Oh boy. So I guess my first question is, what do you hope to get from apparently strangling the fairy godmother?
And they tell you the vines. They jumped into us.
Okay.
We had been cursed to strangle anybody who touched us to save the princess in the tower. The fairy godmother jumped into us.
Ooh, cursed them.
Ooh.
Too peppy.
Is the fairy godmother breathing? Like,
no.
I stick one of my talons on like the pulse point, like not like
absolutely.
through it, but just like to feel.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me choke her some more. It's fine.
Yeah, she wasn't dead. She is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fairy godmother is no longer with us. The fairy godmother is no. She was strangled by vines. They were strangled by vines.
Is the mirror still sentient? Can we ask the
mirror?
No, the mirror is destroyed by the vines.
Destroyed by the vines.
I'm gonna cut off the vines from the corpse, because that seems like the nice thing to
and
do.
hide the body somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe don't cut the vines yet. Maybe don't cut the vines yet. I'm still talking to them.
Oh yeah, that would be rude.
Yeah. One more question. What do you ask?
What? Let's see. What are the vines' feelings towards? I don't know. Trying to decide what angle to go for here. Like, I mean, what are the vines' feelings towards the curse that makes them strangle people? Do they like strangling people?
Maybe that's what they're into.
We just wanted to protect people. We wanted to protect the princess above from, all the weirdos that came when she was trapped there.
Her. Yeah, no.
Yeah, tried to. That's what? That's legit. That's okay.
We didn't expect. We didn't have a choice. It's just our nature. It's. We feel really bad right now.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I don't think you need to feel bad. You were just doing your job.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And the vines can ask me a question if they want to.
Did you know that you all only have 20 minutes left before everything is ruined?
Did y'all know vines could tell time?
I did not.
Fairy tale logic.
I did know that clocks could talk, though.
Wait, clocks can't talk. We established that.
My clock can talk. It's Cogsworth, okay?
If the thing resets, do they come back to life, though? Is that...
20 minutes?
Oh.
Fairy godmothers.
So these are... Yeah, these are the vines that were protecting Sleeping Beauty, I guess.
Sure, maybe they pulled them from the story.
Is my girlfriend potential girlfriend? Whatever.
No.
She's a bad guy.
No. I have a suspect.
Uh-oh.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, I can only think of one other fairy in all of the old stories that the fairy godmother would be afraid enough of to purposely throw herself off the side of a building.
Maleficent?
I want to activate Wicked Past.
Ooh.
I'm going to give Maleficent a string on me.
Whoa!
Originally, Maleficent wanted me to be her apprentice. An echo of her, right? Because, you know, dragon, sword. But but you know, because Maleficent's a fae, she's not really killable. Not really.
Right.
And I had been offered a chance, and I said no. I wanted to be a fairy godmother, not a guardian of the wilds. I'm not interested in maintain. I don't want to be. I didn't want to serve the night court. I wanted to serve the day court, essentially. Like, fairies aren't nice, but I wanted to grant wishes. I wanted to do better, and I feel ashamed because Maleficent was more powerful, and maybe I could have been greater. And I'm going to ask, is this? I'm going to ask a question from the list, and I have +1 forward in case Maleficent shows up in the story again. And the question I'm going to ask is, how can I get you to stop the spell? What would Maleficent want?
Oof. A crow kind of poofs in, caws, and poofs out, and before you is Maleficent and her.
Wow, you and me look similar.
I do adore your beast form, Belle. Very nice.
I can head on to the bad guy again. I love this.
But she looks at you, Josie.
Mm-hmm. And Josie kind of stands there, the black skirt just kind of dramatically.
I think it's very rude that you assume that this has anything to do with me.
That's valid.
And then she kind of looks over at Bashful. Kind of a head nod.
Rude, but you are one of the most powerful fae in the courts.
Mm-hmm.
It might be rude. It doesn't mean that it's stupid. And I smile at her and just sort of caress the edge of my bosom and then look back up at her. As I try to entice her.
Ooh.
I might roll bad, but you know, let's have fun. We're playing Thirsty Sword Lesbians, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
Let's be thirsty.
Let's
I rolled a
be
10.
thirsty.
Nice.
Oh!
So I gained a string on them. So I have a string on Maleficent.
Mm-hmm. While you're doing that, Maleficent does come up to you, and she kind of fingers one of your curls and kind of twirls it around. She goes, "You were always my lost." And then she drops it and flicks it back. What do you want? She notices that fairy godmother.
one of the. Oh, is she saying that? She's saying that to Josie, right?
She said that to Josie, and then she looked down and noticed the dead fairy godmother.
So there's three things. There's get flustered and awkward, promise me something they think they want, and then give in to desire. Was that her asking what do I want? Was the third one or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have 20 minutes until our stories are reset by an ancient spell done by the fairy godmother. We were trying to stop them, but somehow they ended up falling into the vines. I thought perhaps they were fleeing from you.
I stopped toying with them long ago. The spell. I'm gonna have to deal with Aurora again.
I know that you don't want that.
You help us undo the spell, and like Bella's going to just like very awkward, like it's like awkward, like so it's Tism Riz. I'm just Bella's. She's got a talent that she's just kind of like twirling through her hair. She's like, could you maybe help us with this spell or something? Maybe.
You all. She looks between the four of you. You had every opportunity. You have an opportunity in your hands. She says to Josie.
She looks down at the shoe.
Why do you hold on to it?
Because it's special. Because it means something.
Does that mean something?
Well, it was the shoe that brought Cindy together with charm and...
Or is it them? Is it them that means something?
Well, I mean, I had to make my own happy ending, and I don't want them to lose theirs. Like... She like holds on to the shoe, and it's like cracking more
I
and more.
am going to use... because you put a string on her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get to her playbook because she is also a witch. No, she's not.
No,
I had made her. I made her a scoundrel.
Ooh. Ooh.
And she's going to heat of the moment and try to taunt you into doing something.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
And that... Okay. That's a 12.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Damn.
You need to mark a condition.
Mm-hmm.
Or what she would like you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Or what I would like to flavor it as.
Mm-hmm.
Is she comes in and kind of strokes your face and brings you very close. You're putting too much. And her lips kind of graze the, the corner of your lip.
Mm.
too much into objects. And then she will turn her head and kiss you full force on the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to.
And she is fucking crows out the window.
I like as the crows
so
are like
hot.
flying away.
That's so hot.
Josie like takes a deep breath. Her hair, like the pashminas come off, right? Her hair, her silk pressed hair, just kind of billowing in the wind. It's the first time you've seen her free hair the whole story. And she stops. She looks at Bashful and blushes. Takes the shoe, holds it up so that like the window where is the light from the window is like illuminating it. Everyone, come close.
All right.
Come close. Just touch me. Just put your hands like on my shoulders.
Okay.
And then as everyone like is got them closed in, and Chang, I imagine is probably like like that. Okay, I don't want to tell you how to play your character, Maria.
He's confused and skeptical, but he does it.
You know, and
This
she
is
holds up
magic.
the shoe. Takes
No,
a deep.
Chang is a military man, and if I know
Takes-
anything about military men, and I do, they love gay moments, and they will be
That's
all
true.
over
They
it.
do. They do.
It's true.
And then sort of like while we're in this group hug and I'm holding up the shoe, it starts to glow as Josie takes a deep breath and takes in all of the love and energy and the last words that were said and says, sometimes if you love something, you have to let it go. And for the pinnacle of this spell, I'm going to shatter the
Yes.
the shoe on the ground. And that's going to be
Smashing
like
shit.
to try
Belle
to
can
break
get
this
on board
spell
with
with the
this.
power of like friendship and love and self-determination and being yourself with everyone here that brought me on this journey.
And the shoe shatters. There are other crystal pieces happening back in the ballroom.
Is that what we're doing? Belle's just gonna like go running back to the glass.
Break things?
Yeah.
Item
Yes.
NATO and just start
I
smashing
want to
shit.
do like a
The
joyous
power of
montage.
friendship works well,
Yeah.
The
but
power of friendship. I
however,
smash.
there were also like 6, 7 other
Yeah.
doos.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of us shattering the first one and then
Together.
Belle being like, wait, there's more. And then like,
And
it's like a
everybody sounds like a
montage
beast and just
of
goes.
us like running through and jumping around and shattering them
You
and
come into the
laughing and
shadow.
telling
Jen
everyone
picks up
this is
Bashful
how
so
to-
she can grab one and throw it.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
Chang, how do you there is a little crystal dragon in the air. How does Chang wish to dispose of that?
All the force of a great typhoon.
Yeah. No, I'll just chop it. Like if I can't reach it with my sword, I'll just yeet it.
Belle can fly. She'll give you a boost up.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna throw my sword at the ceiling. Woo!
Everybody throw your shoes.
Yeah,
Throw
what's
your
next? If the
shoes.
sword misses, the shoes are
Yeah,
falling off.
it's
The power of the
The shoe-
jumper.
shoe sounded really bad when Belle mentioned it the first time, didn't it?
Take
Belle,
Belle's
what
ruined
you
shoe
doing?
and throw it at the dragon.
With,
Yeah.
with little chip up there at the top.
Oh, Belle's got wings, so she flies up to the glass NATO and she picks it up and she's gonna smash it on the ceiling so like confetti, like glass confetti comes on her because she's in beast form. Why not?
Everybody else is not in beast form.
Covered in
Hopefully-
glass.
I mean, we don't really think
We don't
things
think
through
things-
so much in beast form. We just do what
Yep.
feels
That
right.
checks.
So
That checks.
I was hoping that it was like magical, glass that when it shatters, it doesn't actually turn into
It's
like
glitter.
glass shards.
It turns into
Yeah.
glitter on
It
its
turns
way
into
down.
glitter.
Yeah.
it's
It's
super-
fine.
Yeah.
So you all are just breaking shit.
Yeah, just smashing
breaking
crystals.
shit. And then I don't know. I also have a little tiny idea in the back of my head. As we're kind of breaking stuff, and like I look at if I can see Snow in the room too. After we'd exchanged the whole wink. I wanna say to Josie as we break stuff, like, I know that there's one other thing that breaks, bright red, that breaks spells. But you have to come a little closer.
Okay. I would like to make the move. Finally kiss in a dangerous situation, because we don't actually know who pushed the fairy godmother away. I mean, it could have been Maleficent. But and then I reach over and I'm going to give them just like a very I don't want to say hot Disney kiss, but like a full kiss on the cheek.
Oh.
That is way more intense than any of the previous cheek kisses.
Is it true love's first kiss?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're both smitten.
As you.
And then I'm going to give them a kiss on the cheek for everyone. And then I'm going to turn them around and give them a real kiss.
Yes.
And as you give bashful true love's first kiss, everything above, all of the shattering pieces kind of come down and turn into raindrops. And everybody's kind of just covered in this soft rain. And you hear in the background 12 gongs. And the book that had been floating comes down to the floor and turns back into this pumpkin.
I walk up to the pumpkin.
And Snow comes in and hugs both of you.
What is that? I mean, it's obviously a pumpkin. I'm not blind. But,
Why did the book turn into a pumpkin?
Turn into a pumpkin at midnight.
I mean, yeah.
Makes sense. I'm gonna, reach down and pick up the pumpkin. Well, you know what they say. And they lived happily ever after?
Yeah.
Belle plans to go hit up Maleficent again. She thought that Aurora was her type, but I'm pretty sure
that's
that
definitely
she's
Maleficent.
not.
Yeah, I thought Josie was gonna say, when life gives you pumpkins, you make
no,
cry?
And then Josie's gonna hand the pumpkin to Bashful and be like, I think perhaps you have some questions to ask.
Oh.
Bashful's this tall.
I was saying the pumpkin's the size of me.
Yes.
I think you might have some questions to ask.
Yeah. Is this pumpkin still alive?
What's your name?
No,
pumpkin?
it's been cut off.
Okay, cool. Don't worry.
Unless you have Speak with Dead.
No.
Speak with dead plants.
That's a different game.
Specifically, speak with dead plants. Yeah.
Snow comes up and kind of throws her arms around both of you. Cindy and Charm come out in their dresses and they're throwing their arms around you. And I mean, the other dwarves had come and they're all there and they're, celebrating, and now they're popping bottles.
Hell yeah.
So this is actually turned into from a ball to a party. Except for that dead body out in the hallway.
This should probably do something about
we should do something about that
Wait.
dead body.
Where's Sean? Is he still alive or
If
like?
it wasn't Maleficent,
What was it?
Who was it? The tower.
And that's when you come back to season 2.
Love it.
Love it. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna. That was great.
We solve everything with the power of friendship, true love's kiss, and smashing things. That's what Belle's solution is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We love being thirsty sword lesbians.
For sure.
I do too.
True love's first kiss.
Oops.
Works every time.
Every time.
Tell me why Belle is like just like singing under her breath. I can make the bad girls good for a weekend.
I feel like if Ariel had been around, like Belle would be like,
yeah,
I do like redheads.
Redheads are pretty odd.
That's accurate.
Are we still? We are. We are still.
We're still
Yes,
live.
we are.
Yes.
We're still live. Well,
Thanks for hearing our commentary at the end, everyone.
Yeah, thank you for our commentary. I had a great
Hold on,
time.
Charlie.
Charlie's here.
Charlie's here?
No, I don't think so.
Charlie does that to us all the time where Charlie will we're saying something awkward and Charlie will push the record button.
Yeah. Force us to stop.
Well, I had an amazing time. We should sign off, right? Shouldn't we sign off?
We should.
Yes.
Yes.
It was great.
Thank
guys.
you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Michelle, for running us through this cute little.
Yes.
Yeah, this little like fairy adventure. I loved it.
Adorable.
Yeah, we'll have to do season 2.
Mhm.
When you guys figure out who the true villain was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gosh,
yes.
who was the true villain? We need
The
to
true
know. So
villain.
yes, we'll have to do
It was
chapter 2.
yourselves.
I was gonna say.
We were the
us.
villains the whole
Were we the bad
It
guys?
I was the villain the whole time.
It was
Look,
our
that was-
self-doubt.
It was our own inner demons.
The real prize was the self-esteem we gained along the way.
Yes, absolutely. I heard y'all.
Our happily ever after is going to therapy.
Let's all go to the therapy.
Okay.